Hey guys, so today I have another art journal page for you. First of all, I already gessoed my page like I always do, and here I'm just adding a lot of different colors of my homemade alcohol inks. I'm applying 5 different colors: yellow, pink, blue, green and purple, and I'm applying these in sort of random spots because I want it to look like spilled paint. Of course, I am drying it in between like sort of 1 or 2 colors, because as you may know, some colors really don't mix together well, like for example purple and yellow, because they make a nasty brown. But then I dried it and I didn't find it vibrant and dark enough, so right now I'm adding some more dark and vibrant colors on top of it. And of course I'm gonna dry it before I move on to the next step, which is this one, and I am adding the golden soft gel matte, and I'm using this because it doesn't smear my background. The next I drew some paint cans on some white cardstock, and I'm gonna use my Neocolor water soluble crayons from Caran d'Ache. I'm using the black one to sort of trace around the edges, and then I'm using a water brush to sort of smear it out to just give it some dimension, because I don't want the paint cans to be completely white. I want them to be sort of light gray, so that's what I'm doing here. I have the 15 set, by the way, and I'm loving them. Then I'm gonna get my little Van Gogh watercolor palette, and I'm gonna use 4 different colors. First of all, here I'm using a little pink, and I'm just gonna paint it sort of in the open part of the can so it looks like there's actual paint in it, and then I use my brush as well to sort of make it look like the paint was sort of seeping over the sides. And I'm also doing this in the green, in the blue and in the yellow for the other paint cans. And then now I dried them, and I'm gonna use a black multi-liner in 0.5, and I'm tracing over the lines, so I'm tracing sort of over the border of the can and also on the little handle. And then I'm also using a black alcohol-based marker to go around the side, so you don't have that stark white edge. I like it a lot more when it's sort of finished in black. And then here I am again using a golden product, but I'm using the matte medium to stick down my little paint cans on my art journal. And I am sort of pushing it down a little bit, so I make sure that it's really good stuck to it. I arranged those 3 on the left page in the corner, and then I'm gonna arrange the green one in the other corner. Then I also dried those, and then I used the Quinn captalABC's dies, and I cut them out with some black cardstock, and I got the letters from the word paint, and now I'm sticking them down. Now I'm using my Ranger archival ink pad in the color jet black, and I am stamping "Life is a canvas" and then the paint it. That's my quote. But the glue was still a bit wet and didn't stamp well, so I first dried it and then I used an alcohol-based marker to trace over it. Now I'm using the Liquitex modeling paste and some abandoned coral distress ink. I colored the paste with that ink, and now I'm using a homemade stencil that has some splatters and things like that, and I'm just smearing it over the top of my page. I'm also using some Copic markers. I'm using C1, C2 and C5 to add some shading around the cans so that they have a little bit more dimension. Thank you guys for watching. This was it, and here are some pictures of the end result. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.